Scene 7, Drew's mental health retreat. A retreat.
Yeah,
Girl.
that's what they put on the screen.
Resurgence.
Drew's mental health retreat.
It's gonna be a resurgence in mental health patients on the 13th floor of Grade dealing with these bitches at this end of the night.
Yes, and you know they got to do a table scene always to end the show. So Drew explains why she is doing this retreat in a confessional.
She's
This is, look at the shot though. Look how, oh my God.
Cheers to your health.
What is in here?
So we have a little bit of turmeric and all the good things for your health. This mental health retreat came about just due to my sister's journey dealing with mental health and really me learning things about her that I never knew.
I just didn't know anything about what you were dealing with. The guy I dated at 22 and he beat the crap out of me.
This day is intended to educate us all and to help us with our own individual mental health challenges.
And I said, first of all, where's this scene taking place at? Is this another part of Georgia or is this another part of Drew's neighborhood? Because they didn't even give us a location like Blue Ridge, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't tell us. You get what I'm saying? Like this is the Vinings of Georgia or something. You know, like they just said this is the retreat. So I don't know, the non-alcoholic retreat. I don't know. Cynthia tells Sheree that she has a crush on her now, and I'm just like, girl, where the fuck did this dipping in the lady punch shit come from?
That's why she can't stay married to no man, because she wants some pussy.
No,
she wants some twat, bitch.
I think that Noelle, that whole conversation in the car with Noelle.
I definitely ended up meeting a couple of girls that I thought were cool, like in a romantic aspect.
So you like guys and girls?
People like to try to box everybody in and put labels on everything, but I don't really do that.
Okay.
No,
Noelle
gay
changing.
is hereditary, bitch. Cynthia been gay.
Yeah, well,
like
you're
the
right.
ointment,
Gay
been
is
gay.
hereditary. You
And
right
you
about
passed
that.
it on to your
Gay
daughter.
is hereditary, but that daddy, is he gay?
I don't know. Do you want it?
Right. Leon, honey, where you at? We
Cynthia,
seen him
go on and tell us
downtown.
about it.
I was gagging. We literally walked this close to this man. He damn near brushed my arm. I couldn't even say Leon. All I said was, I don't know what did I say? My mind is so, I said Noelle's daddy.
Yes, that's what you said.
Noelle's, I said, Noelle's dad. Noelle's dad. And he gonna say, and I couldn't
Leon.
think of, he waved like this, and I couldn't think of this man's name. I'm like, hey, what's his name? I'm about to say
Daddy.
Cynthia's husband.
Bitch,
He's
daddy.
tall as hell, and he is fine as hell.
Well, I mean, there was a whole through line that happened because of the 5 Heartbeats. Because of the 5 Heartbeats, I met Otis Williams, who's the founding member of the Temptations, and he told me that
He was downtown on the west side of Manhattan at this hotel. Oh my God, he's so handsome. And the guy from Twa, right? We seen the guy from Twa walk past us.
And CSI, yes,
And I
his
was
fine
like,
ass.
damn, your eyes. He actually looked like what he looked like
And
in person.
I ran into Pooch Hall right before that
You sure did.
right before he put his son behind the wheel to drive with him, driving him when he was drunk.
And he was pissed off at the grocery store, right?
Yes, at his agent,
With
or
a
his
bike.
manager or something.
With a
on a
bike.
bike.
On a bike. Yep. I remember you told me that. So Ralph gets there and is accused. Okay, this really pissed me off. Ralph gets there. He's accused of walking past his wife when in fact they made sure they slowed this down and zoomed in. When in fact his wife walked past him. She hugged Ross dead in front of him. Walking. Ross said, "What's up?" Ross kind of dipped his body in front of Ralph. I guess not noticing Ralph. I don't think he would disrespect Ralph blatantly because Ross is very mellow and calm, and I doubt that he wants Drew. I don't think he wants Drew. This man can get pussy anywhere. I don't think he wants Drew. Box shape ass.
Box body versus stick figure, bitch. Which
I think he wants stick figure because I think that's what he into. Stick figures.
Okay. My husband's here.
Is Ralph having some kind of mental breakdown because does he not see his wife there?
Hey, husband.
Oh, you just...
Yeah, he just got here. I've been here.
Ralph literally went around the room and hugged everyone except for her.
You gotta go and turn up.
We will.
Waiting for a hug. I haven't seen him. He's been out all day.
But I think that it was wrong that she tried to play victim, like, oh my God. But Kenya noticed his face. When Kenya noticed that he was looking like, wait a minute, bitch. He said, hey, baby. His mouth went, hey, baby. And just as soon, and I don't know if she was trying to get him back, but also, like I said, Ross put himself out there in front of Ralph. So what do? Do I reject you? Because even for me and Jay, I would probably be upset, but then I would probably say that was a bit awkward. For you to shut his hug down to come to me, it's kind of like starting drama because now we finna have a whole mess, and you know it could be ugly. You know what I'm saying? That could go left.
Right.
That could go left. So I think what you think, Drew should have went on and hugged Ross.
Let me put my perspective.
And then went her husband.
Okay. Ross walked around Ralph to Drew.
He did.
So Ralph and Ross were both walking towards Drew.
At
Ross
the same time,
walked around him and got to Drew first.
Yeah.
So
Ross did not see "Hey baby" because here's Ross. Look.
this is an unprovoked argument that is pointless because neither one of y'all meant for either one to not be the first person that y'all came in contact with.
But it wasn't for Drew to blame him instead of realizing.
No, it wasn't.
She got to realize she couldn't have shut Ross down. You can't do this. My husband, you just stepped in front of him. How would that have looked? But then when she went to do this, hey baby.
Okay, listen.
Hey,
when a man comes in to hug you before you hug your husband, the polite thing to do, go in for a hug.
Go ahead and finish the hug. Right.
No. Go in for a hug. You go in for a hug as if you're about to hug, and you grab them on the arm just like this. Hi, how are you doing? Nice to see you.
Good job.
And then you gonna hug your man and say, hey baby, how you doing? Give him a kiss on the cheek, and you continue on with your night.
There's no way Jay could be at a party like this.
Even if you have to revisit that person who you had the kind of stiff arms and how you doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
revisit them with I can hug you without hugging my husband first.
No, bitch. Revisit them with
Leos are very flirtatious. Very.
Whatever.
Very.
Hi, friend.
What's up? Okay, she's drinking, but looks clear like water.
Hey, what's happening? Good to see you.
Good to see you too. My husband's here.
Is Ralph having some kind of mental breakdown? Because
so Ralph gets there and is accused of walking past his wife. Okay, no, we already said that. So basically, you're right. Jay's whole thing, what Jay was just saying is right. That's exactly would have been the way to do it. But she went on and went for the hug. Ralph felt dissed, and Ralph, Kenya noticed it all. Kenya was looking at it all, and Kenya is already a steal your man type of bitch. You gotta keep your eye on that bitch, cause she'll steal your man, and ain't no shame in her game. And the first thing she said, right? Ain't that what she said? Ain't no shame in her game. First thing she said was, "Hey, Ralph."
Looks clear like water.
Hey, what's happening? Good to see you.
But there's no shame in my game.
I'm coming for you.
Instead of speaking his mind and saying how he feels, he is being so cold.
Now you got sick.
Hi, babe. I was like, I didn't.
Walk right past.
I was like, hey, husband. Hey, bro.
What's happening? Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
I thought she was coming to get me.
So I guess if everybody can.
Oh, y'all ain't seen each other.
Everybody find us.
And he went right over there and said, "Fuck you, Drew." Drew tried to grab him like this. Just as soon as Drew put her hand out to get ready to say, "Hey, baby," back to him, he was done. He walked and hugged everybody. He felt completely dissed. He felt dissed, and I'm pretty sure he felt like Ross did that on purpose, but I highly doubt Ross noticed him say, "Hey, baby," and put his arm out.
Let me just say, what made it 15 and 20 times worse, Drew, was when you said, "Oh, my husband is here." He felt like, bitch, that's not something.
And you got Marlo Valicious body sitting there.
Valicious.
Bitch, you do too much acting. Bitch, you was around this bitch looking so ugly. Wigs a mess. Your wig bustling up right now on the phone. Bitch, you are built like a whole square. You are bad body. Your man don't even want you. He's too busy looking at these nice, voluptuous. What is it? Voluptuous? Voluptuous bodies. Bitch, you are a deranged wannabe actress. Yeah.
What is it? Malicious?
Got her sitting up there like that, and you go sit up there and diss his fine ass. Cause Ralph is fine.
Yes, he is, girl.
He is fine.
This my hubby.
How you doing? How you doing?
Seeing Drew, I'm just kind of underwhelmed.
But you thought her husband was hot.
Now her husband was cute.
We didn't know it was a.
Go ahead, baby. What was you saying?
But anyways, I was just saying, you know, when you announced it to the group that you and your husband haven't even talked to each other, he went around the room and talked to everybody but you. Even if that was a misunderstanding that you had between you and your husband, you damn sure don't announce it to the group before you tell him that you mad about it. You just open up your mouth and told everybody in the room before you decided to say, "Baby, did you not see me standing there? You ain't gonna say hey to me." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why would you say that to everybody else before you said it to him? That was a big issue.
Right. And speaking of that, Drew then walks over to him and kisses him in this jealous way, pulls him away from Sheree and, you know, that group of girls that she don't really fuck with, which was Courtney, Sheree, Tanya, and Marlo. He was hugging them at the time and laughing with Courtney and Sheree, and she went and grabbed him to give him this spiteful, blatant, boisterous kiss. Like, I want y'all to see this, and then walked away. I'm like, what the hell was that about? It's like she wanted him to follow me this way because I got something to say to you, and he didn't.
Recognize that I have an attitude when I come over here and I give you this.
Yeah, that's exactly what she was trying to do. The way she hugged him was definitely like, yeah, I got an attitude, and I want you to notice that.
Instead of speaking his mind and saying how he feels, he is being so cold.
Now you got sick.
Hi, babe. I was like, I didn't.
You walk right past.
I was like, hey, husband. Hey, bro.
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
I thought she was coming to get me.
So I guess if everybody can
Oh, y'all hadn't seen each other.
Everybody.
I don't understand why she was doing that though, because they flash back and they show 2 minutes ago what actually happened, and like I said, she missed him. And I think that once again she need to realize that these producers and these editors are not her fucking friends, because they got her looking like a liar this whole damn season. They done flashback on her.
They got her looking like a liar,
okay,
or she be lying.
But it could be that they got her look. The editing is tricky with this shit now. They sneaky and they tricky, so you don't even know what to believe with it.
The
and I
editors
feel bad.
use what they give, what you give them. Okay, so
I guess.
Girl.
Drew's sister discussed her trauma during COVID and what helped her. Okay, move on from that.
So Dr. K, she has been working with Allison since my sister has been on a journey just bettering her mental health. You know, she had some, what is it called? Mental mishaps. That's the new word. That's going to be the new word. So much. I just want to tell a little bit about my story because I don't know if you guys know. In 2020, I started having anxiety attacks and panic attacks. And I called 911 so many times that they ended up transferring me to a psychiatric hospital where I spent 19 days.
So the ladies do a drop it with Drew activity, and Marlo checks the website and it's not found. The website says 404 website not found. And I'm just like, damn, Drew. Like, Drew talking about having in the after show, she was like, you know, she took too long to send the charity money to Tanya's Mommy Nation because she wanted to go Google it and make sure it was a legit charity and all this shit. And you're sitting up here with trying to get people to sign up for memberships with Dropping It with Drew, and it said 404 not found, bitch. The damn website ain't even found after a year later. So I don't understand. That's once again you looking like a fake, like a fraud. You looking like a fraud. Once again, you got all this shit to talk, but look at what you got going on. You checking to see if this girl shit is real, and you fucking around with a Facebook group.
Oh.
Find a space. We're gonna get started. All right, don't go too hard now, Will.
Drop it with Drew, baby.
Come on. Oh.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh my God, Drop It With Drew is amazing. We're still having our 21-day challenges.
I dropped it with Drew once, and that was an epic fail. Let me see if this website back working. Oh, 404 not found. Lord, it done dropped it. The internet done dropped it again. Oh, great job.
So the ladies go meditate, and Sheree says she's so glad that Drew was inspired by her healing trip, and that bothered me a lot because, you know, Sheree constantly think that shit is about her. Don't she? Ain't she so what's that word? Yeah, that word like Nene only wore those shoes because she knew I was wearing these shoes. Like that type of thing. You know, like
I was that girl. I got you into the clubs. I was the one that got you. Girl,
right.
She always did that to Nene.
That's the shit I'm talking about.
You don't give anybody a chance to be loyal to you. You're closed. You're not open up.
Are you kidding me? I've gotten you into clubs. I've gotten you into
stuff.
You wasn't even that girl back then. As soon as you started needing me, your loyalty changed.
Okay.
Sheree, when did you get Nene in the clubs?
I've known Nene almost 20 years. When you felt like you needed me, you were fine.
I felt like I needed you.
You weren't that girl. I was.
wasn't that girl. Okay.
I got you and Greg tickets to the games. Especially, I never tried your thing.
Because we were friends. So what the hell?
Like that competitive shit. Like, why is she like that? Everything is not about you, Sheree Whitfield. Okay. Damn.
You know what's crazy, Sheree? Everybody on this show had something to say for their name other than Real Housewives of Atlanta, except you until last season.
What'd she say?
She didn't. Marlo at least had Lay Archive. Kenya Moore had Kenya Moore Hair Care. Kandi had whatever business she had. Drew had Drop It With Drew. I don't give a fuck what you want to say. It was up before she right?
Yeah, most of Sheree time on the show was Chateau Sheree being built. Right. You're right about that.
So all of these girls,
most of her storyline has been Chateau Sheree and Bob.
Something of substance to put to their name and their resume other than Real Housewives of Atlanta, except you. And you be acting like you so up on the scale of notoriety, and I just don't get it. Like, Sheree, we only know you from the Housewives.
Oh, Sheree ain't going nowhere. They ain't got Nene. Sheree ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. Marlo says she don't want to drop it, nor does she want to meditate, because these cis women got stinky ass feet. And I just said, girl, bye. That's Marlo athlete's foot ass.
That's her big feet ass, yes.
I'm really surprised. The mental health event looks very nice. This is the reason for the healing trip.
Let it go. Let it flow.
I'm glad that she was so inspired. Good job, Sheree. Good job. I do not want to breathe in, breathe out. It smells. I don't know if it's their feet or if it's damn from them working out and they ain't put on any deodorant. Ugh.
What's wrong?
I was finna say she got like fucked up.
I said cisgender because cisgender don't want me to say cisgender.
Stop it. No, don't say that. But you know what, bitch? I done fell in love with Dr. Heavenly again, bitch. No, she didn't be petty like this. She gonna post, you cis bitches could never, about Miss Cherry the Boom,
Miss Cherry
bitch.
the Boom is gorgeous. Oh my God, that's it.
Yes.
That was born a man, and that is now a woman.
She
and
know good and well
is
she was itching every bitch that had an issue with saying cisgender, because all these hoes was getting mad about that. And it's not even.
Go sit your ass down.
Cisgender means biological.
Woman, right? Biological woman or man.
It
so
means
cis
born
male,
as,
cis
presenting as.
Right. Cis woman, cis man.
But if y'all don't want to be called that, fine. I never said the shit no way. I just said women.
Did you understand biological women's issue with being titled cis?
I've been listening to it, and I have decided that I'm going to remove that when I'm talking about biological women. I'm going to remove coming from my mouth. I'm not going to remove it like from everybody else, because that's whatever everybody else has the opportunity to do whatever they want to do. But I'm.
So since Kandi wasn't at the meditation sound bath in Portugal, they got her to do her meditation confessional here, and it matched a lot with these ladies. So I just wanted to say that so I can add their confessionals with Kandi's, and we can just put them together, because my OCD make me feel like they need to all be together. So here they go together.
I've been a mama 3 times over. This is the piece I need. This is what my spiritual guide recommended. So hopefully the sound bath will aid in keeping me stress-free, which reduces fibroids.
This one here, it's like everything's a problem to her.
Ralph and I have been dealing with issues of transparency, of faithfulness, and it is really starting to wear on my mental health.
Kind of toying with my life a little bit. I don't really operate like that.
As I'm laying here, my sister comes to mind. I do think I've just been seeing her as my baby sister. And she's so much more than that now. And I gotta make it right with her.
So what I'd like you to do is to imagine that you're in a search inside of yourself for something really deep, something that the world hasn't been able to give you yet to make you feel complete. And somehow, some way, the divine whispered something to you to show you what you've been trying to catch on your own.
I needed this retreat. My blood pressure been high, stress, my group is falling apart. I got friends who say I'm not really there for them.
Some tissue.
We're trying to get this movie done. It's just everything. I don't know. I just need a woosah moment.
We're going to meet in the dining room.
If you want me to be real, it was actually quite out of place, because why in the fuck is she doing this deep ass confession about something so shallow or surface level? And I guess they just needed that because she didn't go, but whatever.
But here's what I want to tell everybody. I want to promote meditation heavily, okay? I think meditation is good. I don't meditate enough, but I think that if you meditate 3 times a day, then it could really help you. If you just go quietly, be quiet, be somewhere, even if you got to play music during your meditation, but not like no rock, no up music. It's got to be soothing to allow a certain type of energy to rest and reside. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be playing upbeat ass shit, not even no low beat tempo Drake shit, because sometimes the energy can't get right with words. Sometimes you just need some flute sounds and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just go look up meditation and just, I think meditating 3 times a day, if you have the time and space to do it, will be so helpful. I wish I could do it 3 times a day. Right now, I probably do it a half a day, because Jay's constantly getting on my nerves. She's constantly getting on my nerve, and I don't have enough time to be in silence. The TV's always up loud because Jay has a...
Who has a hearing problem?
I do have the TV up loud as well, because I don't know. I just can't. Sometimes I can't hear.
Have a hearing problem.
And I be in the studio doing shit, for real though, for real.
I know we here for the brain, but it's a pool down there. Oh, word? What's up, Kiana? Come on. Hey, baby. Bring it in. Good to see you. Hello, y'all. See you also. You good? Oh. Okay.
Slowly open your eyes.
But I think 3 times a day you guys should do that. Meditation and prayer. Meditation and prayer. I think that it really will help you. Fuck counseling. Don't go to counseling. First do that. If you can master that, or if you can do that well, then you won't even need counseling. But you may need to go to counseling too, along with it. I wouldn't knock that either. That would help. So Heath gives Ralph some advice out here on the porch about business dealings and having constant issues when hiring people into their homes.
How'd it go the other day in court, man?
You know what? It's still one of those situations. Somebody goes and comes into your house and decides they want to try to sue you and exploit you just because they feel like they can.
You gotta be careful letting that many people in your house, though.
Man, I really don't want nobody in my house.
Actually, this table setting is beautiful.
It seems like y'all be catching hell with these.
Heath is basically saying, you know, like, since I've been knowing y'all keep having fucking issue after issue. It's about time y'all get some contracts in place and some shits in place so y'all can get that shit locked in and niggas won't be taking, you know, from a brother to a brother. I was like, damn, this nigga's black, ain't he?
No, he not.
Heath was talking like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, I was like, and then he said no shade. I said, oh, not no shade.
I'm gonna hide.
Wrong with that. He's getting some new booty implants put in, installed in his ass.
Heather. Don't do it like that. Don't do it like that. Okay, so we move back over into the house with the ladies, and I just don't know why the fuck Cynthia here. I'm just like, why the fuck is Cynthia?
I do know that recently you went to court. Do you want to talk about it? Or?
What do you feel would be the proper justice for you?
Honestly, just for her to go away, get thrown out, you know, but I think countersuing sends a strong statement. So we'll get the official verdict. It's gonna be 30 days. What happened?
Bravo cannot let people go and move on. Y'all let Nene go and move on. But y'all gonna bring Cynthia back. They trying to rub it in Nene's face. And so we'll bring the most boring bitch back before you come in. You gonna have to get that peach out your pussy.
Okay, bitch.
They telling Nene she gonna have to get that peach out her twat. I'm like, well, goddamn, like y'all gonna bring boring ass Cynthia back over Nene? Like, it's just crazy to me.
And being really good friends with any of these girls anyway.
All right.
Great. I'm that girl you want to have an argument with, but you're not gonna. I don't understand the words out of your mouth. You're gonna have to beg for that peach. You're gonna have to stick that peach in your. You would never get it from me.
All right, I want to move forward. Tara from Orlando, Florida sasaid, Nene, why is it every time you...
But Nene will never humble herself and come back as a friend of a show. I mean, it just won't happen. It just will not happen. You hear me?
Right.
It won't happen.
First of all, let's be very clear now. That's almost a question for Andy.
So moving back over here to these ladies at the table, Sheree does not let up on Drew. After Drew cried, ran off everything, she could have let someone else ask this question. She decides to question. So Drew, you went to court today or yesterday, and what happened? I'm like, oh my God, Sheree.
I didn't know what was going on. And then you explained to me that, you know, that was a really, you know, tough moment for you and that you were going through a lot. And I do know that recently you went to court. How did that go? Did you win?
How messy was that? Knowing this girl was just sad, knowing this girl was just crying about that, you would have the audacity at her family event, at her shit, where most of her people are here, to ask her this question, you know, questioning her about this situation once again. But Sheree did. And I feel like Sheree knew what she was doing.
Of course.
Asking her about this. I feel like she could have let someone else ask this.
What happened with this court case? What oh no, this girl wanted opportunity to see if we would hire her as our chef. So she brought the pans of food over, and there was hair in the food, like weave hair.
Yeah, hair and stuff like that. So, you know, she was like, what other opportunities do you have? We was like, hey, we got another opportunity to be like a nanny.
We did an interview.
But we moved back out here to Ralph. Ralph and Drew are giving the same story about the girl. Since Cynthia hadn't heard about it, Drew started giving the story again. The guys out here with Ralph hadn't heard about it, so Ralph was giving them the story. And it doesn't seem like they practice it. I don't know if they practice it. We don't know if they practice it. But they both sound like they're on one accord in two different places, giving the same story.
Because they practiced
I don't know. Right, they could have.
Girl. A year later, a sheriff shows up at my door to serve me papers. She upped it to $10,000.
From 1,000 to 10?
Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you for asking, though. I do appreciate it.
I thought it was 1K, so it's 10K now? These stories be changing up and stuff. 1K, 10K. Okay.
So Kenya confronts Sheree about her dinner party that she did not invite Kenya to, or did she? I don't know if she invited Kenya
No, she
there
didn't.
to the party. And I don't even know what reason did she give for not inviting Kenya. Like, that was, I don't understand. If she didn't invite Kenya, that would have been weird. And for her not to invite Kandi was very shady. It just seems like she wants an issue with Kandi because you pull her to the park. You seem like you were trying to argue. She minimized the entire situation by laughing and apologizing immediately. And she minimized it. I ain't gonna invite that bitch. And you still say I ain't gonna invite that bitch. How fucked up do you have to be, Sheree, to still not invite her? And I really hope someone give her a taste of her own medicine. Kandi can do it bigger and better than you, and it'll hurt you worse than you think you hurting her. I promise you, because that bitch got money, and you think you hurting her. She can show you better
like
than you can show her.
Like your ass didn't go to this goddamn Beyonce Renaissance, bitch.
Okay.
The fuck?
And not only that, she said that she was inviting people that she been knowing 30 years or more. And I agree with Kandi. Courtney, Tanya, Marlo.
Hey, hold on. Did Sheree say that she was inviting people that she's known 30 years to her dinner, but then Courtney, Marlo, and Sonya get invited, but I don't get invited? So you known these bitches longer than you know me. I don't know. Sheree has been different with me lately, and and I don't know. Maybe we just are growing apart.
Huh? You ain't even knowing them near 30 years. Kandi, you've been knowing the longest. Cynthia, you ain't even been knowing as long as you've been knowing Kandi. Right. So I don't understand. And even if you have been knowing Cynthia as long as you've been knowing Kandi, you don't have a relationship.
Because Kandi was on her season 2.
Oh, okay, you're right. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Kandi says she was at home and definitely able to come, and that really made me feel really bad because Kandi would never uninvite or disinvite Sheree to an event, and that really just made me feel away for Kandi to be sitting here with this tone like, yeah, I was at home all night that night, and yes, I would have come.
People come out for me. Okay. People show up for Sheree.
Was my invitation lost in the mail?
Yeah, both of ours was lost. Ralph just told me that your baby got sick, so you guys did not.
No, we didn't. That is true.
Kandi can't even show up for the group, so I know she was about to show up for me at the last minute. You have not been showing up.
I'm just surprised that I didn't even get a text. So what you're saying, Kandi, is you just...
When I tell you I got enraged, I was pissed because Kandi not that bitch to not invite somebody to something. And for y'all to be doing Kandi like that, like she doing something to somebody and she's not, it pisses me off because I don't care for Kandi that much. But y'all making motherfuckers care for her, real motherfuckers. I'm real. And I'm not gonna dislike her for no reason. There are things that Kandi did or does that make me feel like, she get on my nerve. But the real is the real. And the girl ain't did shit this season that done made me dislike her. Or damn near last season. It's Marlo. She did something to Marlo by telling her nephew's business, but she apologized and they moved on. Marlo has drug it into the ground, all because you don't like the success of Kandi, is what it is. You don't like her success, you're jealous, and you're a hater, and you want her to be gone off the show so y'all can do as y'all please on the show, and you could just be mad and hate on the next bitch, Kenya Moore.
She is messing with the wrong one. Okay?
I just think it's totally ridiculous the way they're doing Kandi, and I think it's unfair, and I think that Bravo should give Kandi her own show, 6 seasons of her own show with her family. Right. Like Nene said, I don't think the camera is excited about her. I think we like her family, but not Kandi alone. And I can't say that, but I think that Kandi bringing her family along on a show is so much better than Kandi being on Housewives. She should just let this go.
That's true.
Anybody got gum?
No gum. No gum.
Get that paper with me. We're going to go home.
So 6 seasons of Kandi in the game. Here, we can do that.
Don't you want to go?
I'll do that because they do Vanderpump Rules, so why not do Kandi in the game over and over? Okay. So Cynthia brings up that she heard the ladies are divided into 3s with a friend on the side in case one man gets shot down, which is Moneta and Courtney. They bring up the word collusion again, and of course the 2 Atlanta education and Florida education,
they have to
bitches
review
don't
their
understand
SAT
what
words.
collusion is. Kandi and Marlo, they like, bitch, we don't know what the hell that means. We don't
I
know
had
what
to
that
go
means.
look that one up. Kandi, girl, are you serious? Collusion?
That's Tri-City. I'm just talking shit. I don't want to. I'm just talking shit.
Don't get beat up, bitch.
Okay, because listen, I went to Chamblee High School, but I didn't graduate. I would have graduated from Chamblee High School 2012, but I did not.
Meditation.
Yep. Continuing on the journey.
Yeah.
I think too, like for me, because specifically when we were in Portugal, like I did have a moment of vulnerability with you guys, and I didn't even feel comfortable, just to open up, so I ran.
I am a work in progress, as we are. True.
She walked in the house, got a plate, wasn't really, interacting with my kids.
It didn't work out either. Like, all right, thank you so much. We don't need your services, whatever. She sends an invoice for $1,000. Like, wait, what?
She kept persisting. When am I getting paid? I need my money. You better give me my money. And then
I actually do have a question, though.
What was the question?
I did hear that you guys were kind of split.
Like, who's with?
Portugal, we're all as one.
Marietta told us not too long ago that these three and Courtney were in an alliance.
Wait, what was the word I used?
Collusion. I witnessed a collusion.
She said she witnessed a collusion.
So Marietta comes for Courtney randomly, just shots fired to the left of me. I'm like, damn, Marietta, what the fuck? Where this come from? She just came out of the thin air and just came for Courtney. You call her this bitch. And I'm just like, Marietta.
I think they said Mayday, Mayday. Backup bitch needed.
And then she's like, you fighting for your cousin who you just met or something like that. And I'm like, bitch, you fighting for a peach that you don't even have. Lemons.
Collusion.
You felt it was a collusion? No.
It was very intense.
I had to go look that one up.
Courtney was fighting for her life to try to prove that she was, on your side. No. It was never on my side. It was telling the truth.
That I knew her for years.
And you just met your cousin.
Cousin-in-law. Yeah.
You were talking, I think Marlo said something too about it. Well, I heard this, I heard that. And you called your cousin-in-law a bitch.
The fuck is she plums? The fuck? I'm like, how the fuck you gonna come for this girl and be absolutely wrong at that? How does she feel tonight, sitting in her living room or sitting in Kandi ass, watching this shit, if she could see, and seeing herself say this and come at this girl when she clearly, and as a matter of fact, Drew wasn't even there. She said, this bitch right here told me. Saya didn't even get offended at that. Saya's standing right there and didn't say, don't call me this bitch, because she didn't say it in a mean way. It just go to show Marietta wants a peach so bad. Darlene McCoy sung at her birthday party, y'all. That's what I'm gonna say right there. That's what type of lady she is. She need to go put on a church dress and go sit in somebody's pew and do some outreach ministry. Preachers of Atlanta, you and Heath.
Only person I let shut doors on me is Jesus. You don't even know me like that.
That's all it is.
Ain't no killer, but don't push me.
I don't hear anybody, child. I don't hear nothing.
That's what the fuck they need to go do. Because she is Outreach Ministry Atlanta is what she is. So go on to Pine Street and pass out some cigarettes and turkey bread sandwiches. The fuck? I know the fuck she ain't over here trying to start no shit and wrong with all the twisting of her neck, and you absolutely wrong. Stop, Marietta. We don't even want to see you. We know what's a real bitch and what's not a real bitch. You are a church woman. Stay in the good graces of the Holy Spirit, honey, and stop trying to step outside of his will. I'm so serious.
Well, this show is far from in the...
Well, don't... I have to let her know. Because she is a church girl. She is straight from God.
Bitch, if she Beyonce type of church girl, then she acting thotty.
She's not, though. She's not even that type of girl. She is not even that type of girl, not being with 65 Neo. Think about that. He ain't aggressive where? He's soft.
Single lady.
The fuck?
Following me around.
Oh, you're gay too?
Yeah.
And you called your cousin-in-law a bitch. What? You said the bitch said, Drew.
I called Drew a bitch. Do you guys remember that? A bitch?
She said Drew said, and then I said this to her, and I said that to her. And then the bitch asked me about something.
Wrong person.
Oh, no, it was you, baby.
So she was absolutely wrong, and I was happy that they debunked the fuck out of her, and she had nothing to say. I don't know if they revealed it to her in that confessional, but she just said the audacity or the ironicness or whatever she said in her confessional. But I just thought that it was ridiculous that she went that hard and was wrong. She went that hard and was wrong. And for you to even ask Marlo and Courtney's girls, did y'all hear that? They all like the Three Stooges. No. We didn't hear it. I'm like, duh. I know Marietta didn't think she was finna go up against this crew.
And Eddie head ass.
Right. Don't do them like that. That's my crew, bitch.
Hey, Nene!
Bitch.
Out of all people, for it to be Courtney, I'm definitely confused at this moment.
I say bitch 24/7. I said like, bitch, you look good.
So Kandi has a confessional that is definitely, where she says that there is definitely a divide, because not even the cousins are cousining anymore. That was funny as hell, because you are right about that. The cousins ain't even cousining no more. But not because of this, because your girl Marietta, Boxhead, was wrong. She was wrong. Okay.
Bitch, what you doing today? Bitch tried me. Bitch, they got a lot.
I definitely did not say that, Drew. We've had hiccups, but I would never call you or anyone else at this table a bitch.
It's a divide in this group. Even the cousins ain't cousining right now.
The food is very good.
My last note for scene 7. Tanya calls for a quick picture, and when she calls for a picture, she opens up her jacket and says, "I'm pregnant." So Drew felt like the reveal was a bit much, and to me, it gave that you are hating like hell, Drew. Like you giving that you hating like it. Y'all ain't had not one issue, barely an issue this whole season, and you find this to say about this girl. If you don't stop doing that to her,
I must be hating like hell too, because the bitch was doing too much for me. I don't understand
but
why.
you ain't hating what you saying. That. You just don't like her ass.
Everything got to be this extravaganza.
That's kind of how Sonya does things. Girl, just tell us you're pregnant. Like, everything doesn't need to be a social media stunt.
I am sure that baby is already craving some jerk chicken and plantains in the womb.
Oh my God, I am totally getting baby fever. I'm really happy for her.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm so happy for you.
Kenya was definitely jealous.
The bitch, let me just say, the bitch made a scene out of open up pots and pans.
Look here. I don't know what this is for. So this must just be for show. Nobody here cooks but me.
This is what I'll cook with. I moved my family to Atlanta because I love being around my family. There are 9 people living in.
For what?
Right. Yeah. So she reveals to them that she's pregnant.
You got me. Let me tell y'all. Have y'all seen it? Have y'all seen the picture? All right, one last time.
Can we get to the entertainment?
This is the entertainment.
Where are you? Where am I?
I never called you a bitch. I don't use the word this bitch. Bitch, I didn't. You just did.
Okay. Like the irony. Like what in the hell?
Thanks for watching. Please, be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit that bell so you can be notified every time we go live, post a video, or post a post. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Also, check out our podcast everywhere podcasts can be heard. iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, and more. Just search The Urban Binge Radio, wherever you prefer to hear your podcasts. Follow us on all social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, plus more, at The Urban Binge. Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe to both our channels, at RiBelTV and at RiBelTV2, for more exciting reviews, fun vlogs, short films, and more.